Oh my goodness. Good evening. My name is Cristian Navarro, and I'm a senior here at Loyola. First of all, I want to thank Mr. Day for the opportunity to speak here this evening and share my story with you all. If my story had a title, it might be From the Bronx to Blakefield. I'll get more into that in just a bit, but that title alone might suggest that my path to Loyola was a direct one. That is far from the truth. During my time in Baltimore, I lived in Highlandtown and attended Archbishop Orders from 2nd to 8th grade. During my 8th grade year, I discovered a school that seemed like a dream to me. I called it a city upon a hill. I first learned of this school while attending a school fair at Archbishop Orders, where coincidentally, I was just serving as a representative last night. I was immediately drawn to Loyola, but to be honest, attending seemed like an impossible goal at the moment. I was a good student, and my parents believed in my academic abilities, but Loyola seemed impossible because of my family's economic struggles. Frankly, it was far too expensive. I continued dreaming of the idea of attending Loyola. I shared my aspirations with friends and family. To be honest, many doubted that that could ever be possible. Anyone I told simply dismissed my dream as just that, a dream. I did my best to look past the doubt that I encountered. I kept working hard in the classroom, applied for admissions to Loyola, and then came another important part of the process, the financial aid application. The deadline was looming, and to say looming, let's be clear, it was literally midnight the day the application was needed to be completed. My mother, who speaks a small amount of English, and I sat together at the computer filling out the financial aid application. I could feel the nerves overtake me, and we were both full of emotion, to the point we shed tears as we rushed to complete the form. Time passed, and I discovered that I indeed was accepted into Loyola. My dream was slowly becoming a reality, but I kept deep down that the financial obstacles were, just like that midnight deadline, looming right in front of me. Though sometimes in life your faith is rewarded, when the doors close, there's someone there to open the door for you. I was going about a normal day as an 8th grader at Archbishop Orders. When I was called into the office, there was a phone call from me, and on the other line was Dr. Patrick Brew, who at the time worked in the admissions office here at Loyola. Dr. Brew, who I consider a guardian angel of mine, had some news for me. I was told that there was a donor who generously offered to fund a scholarship for a young man like me, a boy from humble roots who had a dream. That day, I was informed that I would be attending Loyola, and that my tuition would be covered by a generous donor for my entire 4 years. Yet most importantly, the countless hours dedicated through this journey and the amount of people that I consulted with made this dream a reality. I was overcome by joy, I cried, and as I was recently told, Dr. Brew cried as well. It was a moment that I will never forget. My dream became a reality. I would eventually find out that my generous benefactor was Mr. Menadakis, a member of the Loyola class of 2001. Mr. Menadakis grew up not far from where I live, came from humble beginnings, and knew that there were young men like him waiting to fulfill a dream at Loyola. The city on the hill that had seemed impossible to reach, he opened doors that many closed on me. For I did not look at the money that he donated. I looked at the fact that out of all the applicants he chose me. I have yet to know the reason why he chose me, yet I will not disappoint him. So it happened, I got the chance to attend Loyola, and during my time here, I tried to take advantage of every opportunity provided to me. After all, a gift like this is not to be taken for granted. I joined the rugby team as a freshman and won 2 JV championships as a sophomore and junior, and helped to capture the varsity title this year. I was one of the founding members of the Spanish Union Club, and I have taken part in all the UN, representing the countries of Egypt and now Cuba. I even took a turn at wrestling during my sophomore year, which was fun. To say the least. It was not the easiest thing to try. It was definitely something I gained much respect for those who do it. I took part in Kairos in the Kairos retreat during my junior year, which opened my eyes and altered the way I view my classmates and myself. I progressed into honors classes and into advanced placement courses, working diligently in the classroom as I chased my next dream, becoming a neurosurgeon. I had also an amazing opportunity to travel to Italy with my classmates. That trip is one of the highlights, not only here in Loyola, but my entire life, being my first time travel. However, the high did not come without corresponding low. Just prior to the departure, literally 2 days before, my family's home was broken into. They stole money and other material possessions. This was a tremendous blow for my family and I. However, looking back, I can only think about how very blessed I am. Yes, they took material things. They took my school ring and they took a lot of money. But I kept my family, which is the most important thing in my life. That is something that cannot be taken away from me. I was able to make the trip with my fellow dons and teacher chaperones, and it was an amazing experience that was. I recall the moment when I was able to call back home to my parents. They were at a gathering, and so it was great to hear their voices and tell them about my travels. After a while, the phone was passed around, and I spoke to my older cousin. And he was that one person whom we can speak to, who can listen to us. We all have that one person. And verbatim, he said, "Christian, you're just a kid from the Bronx. What are you doing in Italy?" It was right. Before I moved to Baltimore, I lived in an apartment, which is a generous way of describing a single room that we all share in the Bronx. Literally half of this space here. And here I was, in Italy, taking in the amazing sights and spending time with my classmates. But my time at Loyola hasn't just been highlighted by collecting stamps on my passport. I have been given the extraordinary opportunity to serve others during my time here. I'd like to share a few observations from my service experience. I served at a soup kitchen one day, and I'll never forget the look on a kid's face when he approached the counter to be handed a cupcake. Here he was, with the biggest smile on his face in anticipation of what must have been a huge treat for him to enjoy. On that same day, I witnessed a man who came in for a meal. It was clear that he didn't feel comfortable there. He was probably angry that he had to receive a free meal. We made no conversation, but after he was served, I told him to have a blessed day. He turned around and gave me the biggest smile I've ever seen. I made a point telling the rest of those who came in the same thing throughout the day because I wanted them to know that they, in my eyes, were valued. Another service experience brought me to Camp Moja at NDP, where I was paired with a young child from the inner city. He wasn't there to make my life easy. I can tell you that. He was angry, probably uncomfortable, and in some ways feeling like a fish out of water, because he's never been on the city up on the hill. This would cause him to act out. For me, I didn't see the tough exterior or the difficult behavior. I saw a boy longing for companionship, someone to take a minute to show him some signs of affection and to help him along in his day, and to create a bond, and although fleeting, would brighten his spirit. These service opportunities are just some of the ways that I've learned to appreciate the gifts in my life. I may not have the material things that some could have. I may not have the advantages that others have been given, but I have a family and I have friends. My father always told me that as long as you have a plate of food in front of you every single day, a bed to go to every single night, and a roof over your head, you're blessed. And I live by that every single day. I am blessed not simply because I got to see my dream become a reality, but because it has opened other doors for me. It has allowed me to see myself in a boy who is overjoyed at the sight of a cupcake, to see myself in a humble man longing for a meal, to see myself as a young boy full of anger, burning with aggression, but only longing for love and understanding. I've come to see myself in all these experiences. You know what? I am truly blessed. The thieves who entered my family's home could take my class ring, but they cannot take my education, nor can they take away the incredible formation I received during my time here at Loyola. Before I conclude this evening, I want to take a moment to express my gratitude to my parents. Without your love and wisdom and support, I would not be able to be the person who I am today. I hope to make you proud one day, and that I can work hard enough so that you no longer have to work those painstaking, difficult, gruesome jobs that many times you are not appreciated. Sorry. Considering my turn to take care of you, that's what I want to tell them as soon as I grow up and become that neurosurgeon I want to be. I have a younger sister who is here tonight, and I am a role model as told by Mary. I know what path I need to take. I know what path I need to remain in. And I know if I leave that path, she'll leave that path too. So I need to stay in this path, and I want to thank you all.